Set up an integral to find the volume of the solid formed by rotating the region enclosed by the curves y equals the square root of x and y equals x squared about the line y equals 2. Ooh, all right. So we got one guy, we've got another guy, and we're rotating it around something up here. I don't even know if that line is accurate. I don't even know if it's accurate at all. But this is what I do know, is this is the washer's method, all right, surrounded or spun around a different axis. So this is taking all the horrible stuff we learned in the last like 4 sections and putting it all together. So the washer's method using this way is going to be like the regular washer's method. Okay, and it's washer's method because of that space in between. The regular washer's method is so the integral from a to b, don't forget your pi out front. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a minus f of x. Now if you're wondering what a is the line you're spinning it around. So a minus f of x squared minus the same a minus g of x squared dx. All right, so I'm going to label the fact that the upper guy seems to be x squared. So you would be my, or no, the upper guy, I take it back, seems to be the square root of x. So you would be my f of x. You would be my g of x. So setting this up is I need my limits. So I find my limits by setting these two equal to each other. So before we even set things up, let's make sure that I know the limits are 0 and 1, but what if this wasn't multiple choice and you actually had to figure this out? All right, set these guys equal to each other. The limits are going to be the square root of x equals x squared. Why don't we square both sides, right? So that we get x equals x to the fourth. Subtract x from both sides to get x to the fourth minus x equals 0. Factor out an x to get x to the third minus 1 equals 0. And then you can see that your limits are going to be 0 and 1. So putting all this together, pi 0 to 1, parentheses, parentheses, a is going to be my 2. So 2 minus f of x is going to be the square root of x. So the square root of x squared minus 2 minus g of x, which is x squared, squared, close it, dx. And the one that seems to match that is C. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Wait till the next one where we actually do the problem.